Gross. All right.
Now you're gonna be sniffing the whole time.
I shouldn't be. It
Where you're going?
It's
I
supposed
mean,
to make
after
my
you
nose
have
run.
that in your nose, you're kind of
Oh
instinctively.
yeah. There's for the next couple minutes, yeah. So Matt got on. He's been leveling up a warrior, and he got on did the Dark Shore quest line, and I guess it gives away 385 gear.
Oof.
Have you done it yet?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I haven't been in
yeah.
WoW.
Oh, the WoW's insane right now. Just so much fun.
I've just burned out.
Oh, I just got started. It's awesome. Well, you had been raiding and stuff.
Yeah, I've completely backed off on that.
Those guys aren't raiding anymore.
They're kind of they have their guild, and then they have this raiding team, and
Mm-hmm.
they're kind of mostly doing just their guild. And they've invited me to come join them in their guild to create a character over there and all, but I'm like, I am not into
Yeah.
it right now.
We I made a dark iron. I did the quest line for dark iron, and I did a dark iron warlock a couple weeks ago, and been playing around with that. It's a lot of fun. And then I'm working on the quest line for the heritage armor, which is really cool looking. So, and then Rez leveled up a paladin. So we have a warlock, a paladin healer, and a paladin tank. So cool stuff. But of course, now all I want to do is play Hearthstone. So it's like Hearthstone constantly, but I don't have any time. Like it's been crazy lately. Well, I mean, holiday season, we're open till 11 o'clock every night.
Oh
So
yeah.
I've been working till 10:30 or 11. But yeah,
uh, yeah, I've been actually really enjoying Fallout 76. It's been a blast.
dude, that's going on a couple weeks now.
Yeah,
It must be a pretty good game.
in spite of all the news and complaints that everybody else is making on it, yeah, I actually
Oh
enjoy.
wow.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
bad.
you spoke about that. You said
Yeah.
on the console it's really bad.
Uh, there's a general consensus in out there that pretty much everybody hates it
On the console.
everywhere in general.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow, interesting.
there's a lot of animosity and anger towards it that people don't like a lot of it. And having never played with the other ones really dug into it. This is all really kind of new to me, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I would enjoy it even more if I had people to play with. Um,
Is
but
it like an MMO or
it is kind of sort of, but not really. Um,
okay?
when you log in, you get put on a random server. You're not on the same server. You have a fan crew.
I know, right? Yes, I always keep my WoW TCG cards, even though these are just the uh, yeah.
And you do level up your character, and you do get more experience, different things on along the way, and it's nice progression. And there's a world to explore like Fallout. So basically, it's Fallout with the ability to play with friends. Did you ever play
So it's
the previous
Fallout.
Fallout's?
They had like a Vegas game or something.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
All right, I wanted to show off something since we have a WoW TCG fan. I have all my playmats right here. So I got my
Oh, now he's got night elves for life.
yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Night elves, definitely. My sinister squashling from the
Hallows
Hallows
and
End. Yeah. And then I have my Battleground Master Mat, which I have almost all of them. But these are my favorite ones. Um, yeah, when in fact I just played my Night Elf deck last time we played. Rez and I were playing when he was down here, and I all my Night Elves had haste. And I had the last land that came out, the Night Elf land, Ashenvale, I think, and it gave all your Night Elves haste. Oh my
oh
gosh,
wow.
it was bonkers and it was broken. Night Elves are crazy. Yep, yeah. Lord Kurtalos. um, Fandral, Staghelm. I mean, those guys came out right there at the end of WoW TCG, and they were totally broken. Oh my gosh, they were insane. And then you could actually play unlimited Night Elves. There was I think the Night Elf Sentinel. You could fill your deck with those. Although I didn't play that deck, but oh gosh, yeah. I can, oh no, yeah. Let's not get started on WoW TCG because I would talk forever. It would be bad. Yeah, I feel like so. Tempt 1211. Legacy of the Horde. What? Yeah, yeah. I feel like Tempt 1211 is just like Jeremy trolling us. Oh, jeez.
Legacy of the Horde.
Yeah, yeah, it's good stuff.
Let's see. I can't see.
All right.
Ongoing, if a friendly hero or ally would deal damage, it deals
you're looking it
double
up.
that much instead.
Yeah.
If a friendly hero or ally would be dealt damage, prevent half the damage rounded up.
Yeah, we play that in our raid decks.
Not Jeremy, but someone you know.
Oh, I like it. I like it. It's oh jeez. I don't know very many people. I don't know very many people at all.
It's Rez.
No, it's Chris. Or it could be jeez. I don't know.
Tonight on episode 215, watch Espo guess somebody he doesn't know that he knows.
I know, right? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. I can't think straight. But anyway, we should record a podcast about Hearthstone before I start thinking about the WoW TCG. Because I'm actually wanting to go get my cards right now.
Well, let me warn you ahead of time. I've been up since 3:30 in the morning.
Oh no, dude! Everything okay?
Yeah, just I had to work. And
yeah, I'm not feeling well actually, so I might just try to make it quick tonight and get off.
I'm not bad. I'm just saying I may be a little off.
Okay. Well, I can stay energetic and on while you are off.
Well, I don't mean energetic wise. I mean mentally.
I may be. That's just because we're old.
Worse than I normally am remembering cards. Yeah. We'll see that.
That could be just because we're old,
right?
But yeah. All right. So
okay.
Yeah, dude. Let's get into it.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's record. Don't you have to record?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that.
Welcome to Legend of the Innkeeper. I'm Fastidious.
And I am Espo.
And this is roguelike.
Okay. What does that mean?
We're going to talk about rogues. So.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh, you just found out who it was.
Oh, I love you, Rob. Oh, I just got a text from my buddy Rob. He says, "I see how much you remember me." Oh.
So we have Tempt 1211 in chat, and he's been
trolling me.
He's been trolling
me. He is when I first saw WoW TCG for Life, I thought, oh, that's cool. WoW TCG fan. Okay, checking out Hearthstone. And then I saw Night Elves for Life, and I was like, wait a second. This is somebody. And then I saw Legacy of the Horde, and I said, okay, I know a few people that play that card. Yeah. Oh, Rob. I love you, Rob. So Rob's also a teacher. Yeah, Rob teaches the maths. He's a shout out to Rob. He's a middle school math teacher. Goodness. I mean, if you're listening to this podcast, you probably either have been in middle school or you know a person that has been in middle school or is in middle school. Middle school's crazy town. Like, I don't care what your middle school's name is, but underneath the name of your middle school or a middle school, it says crazy town. Because those kids, shout out to Rob, man.
I have a coworker, his kids are in middle school, and I hear.
Oh, yeah, dude. They're not yet high
uh,
schoolers,
right? And
but
especially
they're also not elementary school.
this generation too has
Ooh.
additional things on top of that,
Oh
like
yeah.
certain expectations. And
Oh, it's crazy. It's
you know,
crazy. Yeah.
he talked
Yeah. I
about
mean,
the
you
other
got to make
day,
sure you have enough YouTube and Instagram and Snapchat
right?
numbers.
Well, he was
Yeah.
saying that the other day, his son specifically, was going, "Ah, I gotta watch a commercial, and it's a 30-second commercial. Ah, the world's gonna end." It's a 30-second commercial. To relax. It's like,
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
that's funny. Anyways, we
Goodness.
are totally digressing. Let's get back to
Yeah.
this thing called
Let's
Hearthstone.
talk about some Hearthstone.
Hi,
Oh, Rob,
everybody.
I love you. I love the
Ah,
rest of you guys. Let's talk about some. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go with your week, and then we'll go to my week. And
okay.
it should be fairly short because I don't think either of us played much Hearthstone because I
No,
think we were playing this week.
I saw a post by somebody on Twitter that got me reinvigorated again to break out the dungeon run and monster hunt. Somebody named XMTCQ Gamer or something like that.
Dude,
Um,
you have a serious problem.
so because of that, it made me go, "Oh yeah, I probably should try it." And I'm curious if any of the new cards will show up in there and possibly make it a little bit different, that type of thing. So
Yeah.
I did play a couple rounds, and it was horrible. I just got
Whoa.
beat
Wow.
up
Okay.
big time.
Horrible.
So
Yeah.
I had some rough experiences there and didn't really get very far.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
I did play the Tavern Brawl, survived that one. First game, first one done. It was good. Those decks are really good. We'll talk about that in a little bit in a moment. Um, and I want to play more and get involved, especially with the new expansion. And I'm watching, of course, my Twitter feed is full of everybody's new decks and talking about all the different things going on. And it's great also seeing all the devs talking about the game and really going all out. There's really cool things happening at Blizzard in general because this is this time of year that a lot of people are getting their trophies or awards for years of service at Blizzard. So we're seeing a lot of those posts of, hey, I got my sword for 5 years of service at Blizzard and things like that. That's really cool to see how a company like that recognizes people's contribution to a company.
Yeah.
And also cool was that a lot of the Hearthstone team got to reveal their in-game credit cards in the game. I don't know if you saw some of those. They were really cool to see the cards that were created for them and to run through the credits, to be able to add
Nice.
that. So, hey, I had a really cool thing happen this week too. I work in IT, and we have a consultant that's come in to help with a certain product we're working with, and he had heard I was going to BlizzCon. I told him, I'll be out this week because we're going to BlizzCon. He's like, oh, cool. I like that. I'm a big Blizzard fan too. And we had not talked since then, but he talked to me this week. And he's like, hey, how's BlizzCon? What did you think about the Diablo reveal? And that's the thing everybody's asking me about too. When they hear I've gone
Yeah.
to BlizzCon,
Oh
the
yeah.
first question they ask is, what did you think about that reveal? And I'm like, well, the things we've already said about it here. And he's like, yeah, that's, as you know, I'm really interested in all this. He said, well, I kind of got more interest than most people about Diablo because I'm really cool. That's one of my favorite games and stuff. And I happen to have my name on the credits of Diablo 2. I'm
Nice.
like, what?
Nice.
How come I didn't know this? He goes, well, I don't tell everybody. I'm like, that's pretty cool. So apparently I'm working with someone who's has credits in Diablo 2. That's pretty cool.
That's sweet, dude.
So that was kind of a
Yeah.
strange thing that showed up this week.
That is interesting. Yeah, Diablo's awesome. Definitely one of my top favorite games. Like, in the launcher, you can organize your games.
Yes.
And mine are organized Hearthstone,
Yep.
World of Warcraft,
Okay.
Diablo 3,
Mm-hmm.
Overwatch,
Mm-hmm.
Heroes of the Storm, StarCraft 2, StarCraft, Warcraft 3, and then these other games that I don't even know what they mean. something
Mine
about
is completely different.
going to the, I don't know, calling the duty, which I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Why someone would name a game Call
Right.
of Duty? That's
I've got
weird.
World of Warcraft at the top just because it's always been at the top. And if I
Gotcha.
move it,
Gotcha.
I'm not going to know where it's at.
Oh my gosh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But it's WoW, Hearthstone, Diablo 3, Overwatch, Heroes of the Storm, StarCraft 1, StarCraft 2, and Warcraft 3. And then
Okay, I like how you put StarCraft 1 before StarCraft 2. Like it has to be in numerical order.
it does.
Yeah, I had Warcraft at the top for a while. I'm okay. We're talking about the launcher, dude.
Yeah,
we
right?
got to talk about some Hearthstone because like I said, I'm not going to be on for very long. So we can
Yes.
do this.
So yes, that's what I did, and I did the Tavern Brawl yesterday, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then opened a couple packs because I had a free pack that showed up for the pick a champion.
Mm-hmm.
I only got one pack from that, and I also
got I guess it was pick a champion. It was pick your team.
Pick your team, right?
Yeah, and I chose the bats.
Right.
Yeah,
and
Warlock.
yeah, and it turns out everybody won.
Yeah, so we all got a
that?
pack.
That was awesome that they did that.
We all got a pack. Yeah, that was pretty cool. If you don't know what we're talking about, go to the Hearthstone website, and they have a animated series. I think there's 5 parts to it, and it goes through the Rastakhan's Rumble that they actually have in the arena with all 9 classes rumbling, and you actually could pick your team to root for. And I chose the Warlock with the bats, and Vestidius chose his, and you got a free pack because of it. So I got my free pack, and I got 40 dust out of it.
Dude, I probably equaled about the same.
Yeah. So this week for me has been very little, like a quest a day, and I've been re-rolling quests, and they're all 50 gold. So I'm getting nothing, and I have not played the Tavern Brawl. I've been having a tough week Hearthstone wise because I haven't had time to play. Been super busy. Last weekend I worked, Saturday I actually helped my brother-in-law move into his new house. Shout out to my brother-in-law. He has a new house. I don't know, Rob, if you're still listening, you better text my brother and say congratulations because he actually bought a house. And we helped him move in. And then so that was all day Saturday, and then we went to the rodeo Saturday night and had a little date. It was nice to go out with the wife and enjoy that. But then Sunday I worked all day. We had like a snowstorm and crazy stuff, and it was.
Were you on ice? If I recognize the picture, you went to.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's another reason why. So Sunday worked all day, Monday staff meeting, and then came home, and I think I went to bed at like 7:00 at night. And then Tuesday night we went to a Hurricanes game here in Raleigh, and it was awesome. I love hockey. Hockey's like one of my favorite team sports. If I was to have a favorite team sport,
I would have never guessed.
Yeah. I actually was a walk-on at Penn State my freshman year and played hockey.
What?
Yeah. I've done a lot of things. So I played hockey and enjoyed that. And then I love watching hockey. Big fan of the Pittsburgh Penguins.
I had that is like the most extreme, bizarre thing I have ever heard, just because I had no idea that you were even into it, let alone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I played, I guess it would be left wing. And really enjoyed it. So we went to the Pittsburgh Penguins games all growing up. And this is my first time going to the Hurricanes game. And we had a lot of fun. We took our friends, and I think I posted some pictures on Facebook, and it was pretty cool. So that was Tuesday night. And then Wednesday night I worked till 11. And Thursday came around, and I'm podcasting about a game I love, Hearthstone. So yeah, I've barely finished a quest a day. So for weeks like that, I try to, sorry, I think my wife is printing behind me. I apologize. We moved her office into here, so if you guys could hear that, I apologize. But I've had a slow week in Hearthstone. Hopefully I can get back into it because got some awesome news coming up.
Yeah, we do. Well,
Yeah.
first, before we dig into that, there was a hot fix rolled out that Blizzard threw out there to fix a few issues a lot of people have reported with the latest expansion and the patch that came with that. One of those is it reduces Zentimo's animation times when combined with certain spells. That was causing some issues. Doubling Jan'alai, the Dragonhawk's battle cry, will no longer cause instability. That's always a good thing.
But it will cause instant losses.
True.
Dude, 2 Ragnaroses, come on.
Zentimo's text has been clarified, which they did tell us this ahead of time, that it now reads, whenever you target a minion with a spell, cast it again on its neighbors, which does clarify it much better. All of Warlord LOTI podcast's forums, Warlord LOTI's forums now have the legendary border, because a card named after us must have multiple legendary borders.
That's right. That's right. I did craft him. I don't know if I mentioned that last week.
I did too.
Him. Yeah. I had to.
Fixed an issue that would cause overkill minions to trigger incorrectly. Okay. Address some text and animation issues. And Android users fixed an issue that would cause the game to get stuck after installation.
Interesting.
So, there you go. New hot fixes to make the game better and to keep the fun rolling in. But that's not the really cool thing. The really cool thing is, we talked about this before a little bit. This expansion has a single player content piece, which is a event called Rumble Run, and it is live as of today. So basically, this is all behind this theme of Rastakhan's Rumble, and you start off every run as a young troll named Rikar. And since Ricker has not yet joined one of the Rumble factions, you get to choose one for him. And as part of that process, you choose your class/team by picking a shrine. And you'll get 3 shrines presented to you at the time when you start your turn. And they're all random, and they won't be of the same class.
Yeah, I was just going to say mine, I noticed, because I started a run right before the show just to start it. And mine were 3 different classes.
They will always be 3 different classes.
Cool. I chose Rogue. And
of course
I guess for each class, there's 3 different shrines, too.
Yes. Each class has 3 different shrines. So you have a chance to get a different shrine each time, even if you choose the same class. Your opponent's runs, though, will be all the 8 other classes in the game. So you will always play somebody else that's not the class you chose. Like that way, you have 8 people you are fighting against. Like Dungeon Run and Monster Hunt, your deck will get bigger over time. You'll be adding to it. And in addition to being able to add new special minions to your deck, which are fighters for your team, there are also powerful passive abilities that you will get to add. And of course, if you complete a Rumble Run with any class, you get a card back reward. Now these shrines, these mysterious shrines, they're like the passives we saw back in Dungeon Run and Monster Hunt, or Dungeon Run has them, sorry. You get 1 shrine per run. It's chosen at the beginning of your turn. And they start on the board and act as minions. And then when a shrine dies, it goes dormant for 3 turns and no longer has the power active. And then it returns active again, and you get to use it more.
We saw these in a few older PvE content patches where we would fight a boss, a PvE boss, and we or they would have a shrine on their side, and we would have to work around it. And they would cause different things and do different auras. So it's similar to those, if you're familiar with, I think there was a few bosses in Blackrock Mountain that had shrines. Various other, like I said, PvE content that had shrines. So it's similar to that. And like Bestidia said, you can attack them and they do go dormant. Then you can't attack them while they're dormant. They're basically a shrine, not a minion then. So they kind of act as minions while they're not dormant, but then while they're dormant for those 3 turns. And I think each shrine is dormant for 3 turns, and then it comes back.
I believe so.
But dude, I'm super stoked about this. It's looking to be super fun. yes, it is a lot like uh, Monster Hunt and Dungeon Run, but
That's
it's
good for me. I like those.
yeah, those are a lot of fun. Like I love the deck building. I
I do
love being
too.
able to choose, and it's almost like my favorite kind of play, which is limited. I love limited, but for some reason I can't get into arena in Hearthstone.
Hmm.
So any other sort of limited I really like, where you're almost given a pack after each win. So it's like here's a choice. What do you want to choose?
One
And
game
you choose your
you should
cards.
try at some point is a game called Slay the Spire. It's on
Dude,
Steam.
I don't even have time for
I
Hearthstone.
know, yeah, but they've taken the whole dungeon run and monster hunt idea and made a whole game out of it,
Yeah.
and it is a lot of fun. I enjoy it, and it's something I can just sit down and play without having to commit a lot of time to, and can just pick it up whenever I want to play and put it down and walk away. So I
Dude,
do like it.
Hearthstone is just like that.
I know.
But so speaking of which, I finally, which is crazy, I finally finished the Monster Hunt.
Yeah,
I was
saw that.
so stuck on Houndmaster and Toki, and then I just went in, I think 2 weeks ago, and was like, I'll just go ahead in on my iPad and I'll play some PvE while I'm sitting here. I don't even know where I was, and oh, I was on the couch just hanging out with my wife, and she was playing Candy Crush or some bejeweled game, and
Question for
I
you:
was, yeah.
when you win with one of those heroes, do they put a big X on them like they do in a dungeon run?
I don't think they put an X. I think when you win with either Houndmaster or Toki or whoever, I think they get a crown on their head, like they're finished, like they've
Yes.
they've made it. But anyway, I beat Houndmaster right away, and then
There's a
I
reason
said,
I
oh,
ask.
okay. So I said, yeah, I, cool, 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 and I put it up. So, I said I'm not gonna try my luck. I'm just gonna hang it up right there, and I'll revisit it later on. So last weekend, I was just sitting around, and I went ahead and said, all right, I'm gonna try Toki. So I jump in and think I had 150 some monsters defeated with Toki. So I was up there, and dude, just went straight through and destroyed Toki. I ended up getting the one thing that steals her hand. I think you get to steal 3 cards from her hand. So when she finished her quest and put the extra turn card in her hand, I stole it. So it worked out perfect. But yeah, I beat her, and then I went straight in to beat Hagatha. Straight through, just smashed Hagatha. No issues at all. So Toki, well, I wouldn't say one shot, but since I picked it up, one shot Toki, and then one shot Hagatha. And then of course got my card back. And I'm sporting it right now because I'm super proud.
Okay.
Even though it's been out for a really long time.
Well, the reason I had asked those questions is because I still haven't beat any of them on Monster Hunt.
Oh,
None. I cannot
yeah.
beat them. I don't know why I can't. I feel like I have a really good hand, and then I get the worst boss sent in my face against that combination. And I keep trying different combinations. I keep going, okay, with this time around, I'm gonna go Jade Rogue instead of Weapons Rogue, and I try all these options, and then I try intermixing them together, and I just got the worst. I don't know.
Interesting.
And then when it comes to Kobolds and Catacombs, where you have your dungeon run,
Yeah.
I have beat 5 out of 9 there. I haven't beat that
Okay.
either.
Not bad.
So frustration. It's like, come on, I can get this. So I'm
Yeah.
hopeful the Rumble, I'm going to be able to get through that just fine. However, in digging a little bit on the Reddit this afternoon, I noticed several people posting some unkind things about the Rumble, and the majority of that unkind thing was it's too easy, and that they
Whoa.
got through
Really?
it and they were done, and they said they're not going to play it again, or they're not interested in continuing coming back to it that much. But then again, these people may be the kind of people who don't like dungeon runs and monster hunts, that this type of gameplay that is not their favorite thing to do. They prefer arena, or they prefer tournaments or even the ladder. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You have to take everything with a grain of salt on the internet because everything on the internet's not true.
That's right. Some people were saying that um, Fallout 76 was a really bad game, and you seem to really enjoy it.
I really do.
So,
But
yeah.
I mean, 70% of people who play it do say that, and I have just a different outlook on it just because I've never played anything else like that before, and I've just enjoyed kind of the exploration portion of it. Anyway, so yes, it is out. It is there to play. I'm sure we will be talking about it a little bit more in the future as we dig into it some. One thing I did see today, was it? No, it was yesterday. Of course, we have the new Tavern Brawl that's out, and it is a new one. And I use air quotes for the new one because it's an old idea, but with new content. It's called a Royal Recipe. King Rastakhan is cooking up the good stuff. Choose a class, enjoy the latest deck recipes. So it's the deck recipe brawl. However, it's got the current deck recipes with this expansion. And not like where you with Whizbang you get this one and last expansion. This is all just this expansion. And you play against other players. So you're great for new players because you get to play with cards you may not have and get to play with all these cool stuff. And that's why I like it. So you get to play with some of the cool stuff, the cool cards.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with all these decks. When the expansion first came out, Rez and I played Whizbang against each other a lot before we got to open up all our packs. And man, it just most of the time we got to roll with the newer decks and newer cards. They're cool, man.
I have to admit, when I am playing on the ladder, which I have played a couple games on the ladder, I am pretty much playing with Whizbang for the moment to get a feel for the cards, to get play with cards I don't have yet, and just to kind of enjoy the whole process without having to come up with a deck in order to play. So it's been good.
Yeah, I'm excited to get into the brawl and win with a few of those decks, and I'm super stoked to get into the Rumble run.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably pick one of those up after the game. Oh, speaking of after the game, I mean after the show. I just want to apologize. Sorry, guys. I made a mistake last week and forgot that I hadn't posted the show and didn't actually post it till Monday.
I saw that.
I'm sorry. It's my fault completely.
Yeah.
But I got it rectified as soon as I figured it out. It's like, oh, whoops. So I'll do better this week, I promise.
Yes.
I'll do that before I do my Rumble. Maybe. Considering I've already started it right here in the show while we're talking. No, I'm kidding. Okay, well, let's look at the road cards that we have out there. And these are all the new ones with the Rastakhan's Rumble. Are you ready for this?
I am ready. Hold on a second.
No, I can't hold on.
No, I mean, don't hold on a second.
This is live,
Yeah, I'm bringing up the slideshow now. My bad.
Okay, first one up is Walk the Plank. 4 mana spell for Rogue. Destroy an undamaged minion. Some of the best card art.
This card. I have definitely used this card.
I like the card art on this one with the rogue holding, the pirate holding a sword, walking the plank with the gnome mage, I would guess, or warlock. That's probably a mage.
Maybe. All right, Google Drive is not being friendly.
So yes, walk the
plank.
plank.
I can't get in. I'm not going to be able to see the cards.
Walk the plank is happening right now for Espo.
I am currently walking the plank. I'm just going to open up Twitch and I'll be on a slight delay.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, I know what the cards look like, so it's not that big.
Well, also, if I'm reading the cards, then by the time I'm done reading the cards, then you'll have caught up.
There we go.
So yes, walk the plank. Just make sure you mute it. Not you. Mute the stream.
Oh, it's always muted.
Okay.
I don't even watch. When I'm on Twitch, there's no sound. There's no need. Not into sounds on Twitch.
Well, look
or chat. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right.
Warning, kids. If you watch Twitch. Don't watch chat.
Okay, anything else about this card?
No, just yeah, pirates. Yeah,
I'm so glad you're here. Okay.
yeah.
Serrated Tooth, 1 mana, 1/3 weapon. Death Rattle, give your minions rush.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think this is a tough one for me because I've played it and I feel like I'm just waiting around till I can, like, I'll play it on turn 1 just to use it for removal, right? It's got 3 durability. I can, plug away. But then I always save the last durability and I'm like, okay, I'm going to play a bunch of minions and I'm going to give them rush, or I'm going to play a big minion and I'm going to give it rush. Here we go. Gonna do it. And then I end up having to use that one attack to finish off a minion or to do that 1 damage. And I'm like, okay, I use this weapon to get rid of a minion and I'm not going to be able to use the death rattle because I can't do that right now. I'm not ready.
Yeah.
So I always end up waiting with this in my hand and losing the game because I could have cleared the board with this. I mean, I know it's only 1 attack, but still it's, sometimes I buff it up or sometimes, but I just can't get the timing right. And I don't know. I tried running 2, but it's just, I don't know. I just can't get it to work.
I hear you. This is one of those conditional cards that you have to meet those conditions and get that condition to happen frequently enough, or at least consistently enough, to make it worth its value of being in the deck. And if you can't pull it off consistently, then it may not be a good valuable card for your deck.
Yeah, I'm definitely not consistent with this card. I'm consistent in using it,
but not
as
for its intended purposes.
Yeah, the death rattle, it tends to fall short. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
So you're taking the serrated tooth and using it to open cans that have the little pop lid?
Yes, that's exactly what
I
I'm
have
doing.
a pop lid, but no, I'm going to use my serrated tooth.
That's right. You're exactly right.
Okay, next up then is Stolen Steel. 2 mana spell, discover a weapon from another class. Good artwork. I like this.
If you can get a good weapon, this thing's the bomb.
But we've seen that in the past where you've got the card where it gives both you and your opponent a random weapon. And boy, is that a random opportunity. Because you can end up with some really cool weapon, or you can end up with some really, really bad weapon. Especially a weapon that doesn't do your class any good whatsoever.
Yep.
So, yeah. Although I can think of a few weapons I would love to steal as a rogue. And that would be really, really cool. Like maybe even a certain priest weapon.
Is that Dragon Soul?
Yes.
So Dragon Soul in Rogue would be off the hook.
Right?
Especially if you had a lot, spell cards. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Soul is if you cast 3 spells in a turn, you get a 5/5 dragon.
Yes. That would be pretty nice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anyways, yeah, there's some really cool options. However, there are some really bad options too at the same time. But anyway, next up then is Spirit of the Shark. This is the spirit card for Rogue. We've talked about this in the past. It's a 4 mana 0/3 minion. It's stealth for 1 turn. They're all stealth the first turn you play them. Your minions' battle cries and combos trigger twice.
This works and it works nice.
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy with it.
I think this works better than some of the other spirits do. There are some spirits that I don't see as much value as this can be with having all these triggers happen, especially when you have a trigger happy combo happy deck. Yeah, this one just seems to be really productive if you can play it right at the right time.
Yeah. There's a couple of spirits I really enjoy. The Hunter one last week we talked about it. I enjoyed that. I also enjoy the Priest spirit.
Yes.
Yeah, if you can get it to survive and put some 1-cost minions in your deck when they die, and then draw them with 1 zombie, Yeah,
Yep.
pretty sick.
Yep. It's always cool to get the Bonsam DI out there and do that. So.
Bonsam DI. Oh, goodness.
Okay. Next up is 3-mana Raiding Party. Spell, draw 2 pirates from your deck, combo, and a weapon. The combo being that if you play this card as a second card in your turn, you will draw 2 pirates and a weapon from your deck.
Yep. Yeah, you just play any card before this to trigger that combo, and you get a weapon. If you have a weapon in your deck.
Yes. Yeah, you do have to have a weapon in your
you
deck,
gotta-
not in your hand, and not one you played.
And you gotta have pirates in your deck.
That too certainly helps.
This will okay, so you play this late game after you've drawn all your pirates and all your weapons. This just whiffs. It's like, hey,
No.
okay.
It triggers your Spirit of the Shark. And then you draw 2 no weapons.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second, what? Am I missing something?
Yeah, you're missing something. It
I gotcha.
Doesn't do you any better.
I missed that pirate ship boat.
Yeah.
Zeppelin.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, does you no good whatsoever then. Next up is a pirate. Speaking of, a 2-mana 1/1 pirate Bloodcell Howler. Has Rush and a battle cry. Gain +1/+1 for each other pirate that you control. And when they say you control, they mean it's on the board in play.
Yeah.
So let me guess, you want to put this in a Murloc deck.
Definitely put this in your Beast Rogue deck.
Right?
Yeah. This is pretty sweet. You know, you get some pirates on the board. This guy has some rush. He can maybe get rid of something, a taunt out of the way. I like him.
Yeah, especially if you can get a few pirates on the board.
Well, you play this guy and his battle cry triggers twice if you have the right.
Oh, you're right.
If you have the right spirit on the board.
Yeah.
See that? So, dude, the rogue token is your bronze beard in a bottle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you get to shake it up? Shake it up.
That's right.
It explodes.
So you get twice.
Okay, next up is a spell. A lot of spells. Cannon Barrage. 6 mana. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Repeat for each of your pirates.
Dude, you play this right. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So you're guaranteed 3 damage to a random enemy. But for 6, that's kind of wonky. But you have 2 pirates on the board. 3 and 3 and 3. Yeah, the animation on this is really cool too.
Yes.
Like
yes.
this is neat.
Yeah, this is really good.
Ship's cannon is cool, but you run ship's cannon and this because you got to run that and got to go to wild for that. But it is wild. You run ship's cannon with a bunch of pirates, and then you play this. Yeah, it's fun.
Are you saying this is off the deck?
I would say it's definitely off the deck.
Or off the plank,
pirate.
actually.
There we go, off the plank. Up in the crow's nest.
Okay, next up is Gurabashi Hypemon. 7 mana, 5/7 minion, battle cry. Discover a 1/1 copy of a battle cry minion, and it costs 1.
So maybe battle cry rogue is a thing. Do it in wild, and you got bronze beard in there. You've got all these cool battle cry and combo cards. You go bonkers with it.
Right?
Yeah.
And you discover a 1/1 copy of the Gurabashi Hypemon.
Okay.
Who then discovers a copy of a 1/1 Gurabashi Hypemon. Who then discovers a copy of a... No.
Yeah. Hypemanception.
Hypemanception. There you go. That's it. Okay, then we have one of the legendaries for the rogue. It's Grawl the Shark. This is the 5 mana 2/2 beast battle cry. Eat a minion in your deck and gain its stats. Death Rattle, add it to your hand.
He throws up. He dies and throws up. Or he dies and you gut him to get the minion out.
Apparently so.
I think that would be more like it. That would be more pirate-esque. But this is pretty cool.
I haven't actually been able to play him.
I don't have him.
Oh. Yeah, this is
And
the
I
one
don't
I
know.
opened for
Is
free.
he in the recipe?
Maybe that's why I haven't played them. I have them though. I haven't put a deck yet together.
Yeah, you've been playing whiz bang, so
I don't know
yeah,
if he's in the recipe or not.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to see it played. I want to mess with it a little bit.
Oh yeah, you know the animation's cool.
Okay, then last we have the legendary person for the rogue. It's Captain Hook Tusk.
Legendary person. This is definitely a troll.
Yes, humanoid. How about that? Captain
Okay,
Hook
okay.
Tusk, 8 mana, 6/3 pirate. Battle cry: summon 3 pirates from your deck. Give them rush.
If you play with Brown Bronzebeard, summon 6 pirates from your deck and give rush. But then you can only summon 5 because you already have Braun. Then you'd play this, and then you'd only have room for 5 more.
Yeah, but still, 5 pirates that all have rush on the board all of a sudden.
I think that's a problem for your
Yes.
opponent.
Right?
Yeah, good stuff. This is pretty cool. I like this legendary. Don't have him. I don't have him. But it's early. It's early yet. And I don't know if you guys know this. Okay. All right. I don't know if you guys know this, but I only 2 legendaries. Or 3.
3.
Anyway, I have 4 legendaries from this set right now. It's pretty bad. I'm not too happy, but you know, I'll get there. It gives me a goal for this expansion. A very hard obtainable goal. Which is to get legendaries. So I will maybe I'll catch up to Vastidius by the end of the expansion. Wow. Yeah. EL. L legendary. Are you speaking Spanish? L legendary.
No.
All right. So
13.
Yeah,
I got
dude.
13 of them.
Yeah, I have 4.
But I crafted 2.
Yeah. I'm still pretty excited. I like the expansion. I like the cards. I just don't have them yet. But like I said, it gives me a good goal. Yeah, it gives me a good goal.
Whizbang helps out quite a bit.
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
Shouldn't have crafted a golden Whizbang.
Why? Don't you love it?
No, I'm kidding, dude. I'm not regretting it at all.
Okay, I'm about to say.
I'm happy I did.
Good.
Yeah, it's
I'm
cool.
glad you're happy that you have.
I have
crafted a golden
18
card.
full golden decks, and they're legitimate decks.
Right.
I mean, you've been playing with them.
I have been.
Yeah, what are you, like 65, 70% with the Whizbang decks?
I would probably be closer to 55.
Do you want to hear my stats?
Sure. Hey, did you get an email with the stats?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get one.
How's your month in Hearthstone?
I don't get those.
I get them. Well, they go to your spam folder, so you have to they go deep. Like my Gmail thinks it's like viruses on top of viruses, so I had to really, really filter it to make it go to my inbox.
I mean, the only place it could be would be in my categories group.
So I want to say last Sunday morning before I went to work, I actually played some Druid, trying to get a couple ranks and trying to get my 5 wins for the month just in case. I mean, of course I'm going to play. But, dude, I played my animal style deck, which I talked about before. It's my Druid deck. I don't even have Undasta. And this thing has a 62% win rate. It is awesome, dude. I wreck with it. It's so much fun. Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Yeah, I don't get these emails at all.
Well, yes, you have to sign up for them.
What?
Well, what do you mean?
They sent us one. I've got one ever.
You got one?
I've only ever gotten one.
Well, maybe you said don't send me these.
No, I want them.
Well, you got to tell them you want them.
Well, where do I tell them I want them?
Email Chris and say, hey, we need to do something about this.
Sign up for Hearthstone monthly update, right?
Dude,
You're a month in Hearthstone.
I mean, I'll read my email right now. I will get it. I'll tell you.
We're thrilled to announce a new way to opt in to receive these emails. Aha! So,
aha! Now you got the Uncle Tony.
So you go to your BattleNet site. Let's go do this live so that people can learn. This is our tip for the week. So if you want to get your month in Hearthstone emails, you must opt into it. And then go to communication preferences, account settings. I can't believe I didn't know this. Communication preferences. Where I don't see that here. Maybe it's under privacy, because they've changed everything now.
Yeah, Blizzard Entertainment. Your month in Hearthstone.
All my account information. I'll have to find out. It says, yeah. Your information, account details. Communication preferences. Okay, it's under account details. Receive news and special offers from Blizzard Entertainment. I have it disabled. I will click update and say, please.
You have it disabled.
Send me these things.
It's funny.
Oh my goodness, my address is old. My address when we first moved to North Carolina. And we moved.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah.
We moved twice.
You got to change that.
So, anyways, yes, go to your account on Blizzard.net. No, Battle.net. Sorry, Battle.net.
So I've been receiving these.
And sign up for it.
I've been receiving these since, looks like September 2017.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Anyway,
so
I can tell them to send me all the ones I missed.
So my email starts out with the graphic Hearthstone, and it has the arena in the background, and it has the character Malfurion, because they knew I like to play Druid. I'm thinking they did that. So
maybe that reflects
it says your month in Hearthstone. Well met, Espo.
Like.
Highest rank, 18. Yeah, not so good. Astounding. You had a win streak of 6 games in ranked standard. Total monsters beat, because I said I battled in Monster Hunt. They fear you. You beat 24 monsters. And then, so it chooses like, I think 5 random, well, it shows your rank, and then it shows 4 random, like, and maybe not random, maybe, achievements that you got. Daily quests. That's a lot of legwork. You completed 23 daily quests. Players in your region completed 12 daily quests on average. And then it says World Traveler. 15. You played against players from 15 different countries. So that's kind of... Yeah, these emails are really neat. You should opt in, Vastidius.
I already have.
I don't know why you opted out. So your month in Hearthstone for October, again, Malfurion as the top guy. Highest rank, 18. Win streak, 7. Total wins, 28 wins in rank standard. World Traveler, again, 17. And then Evil Plans Thwarted. 249,937.
Wow.
He would have gotten away with it too. Players in your region defeated Dr. Boom's hero card 249,937 times this month.
Wow.
So when a warrior played, or when someone played Dr. Boom's hero card, he was beat a lot of times. Dude, I played Root Druid a lot because everyone's emails has Druid at the top. Oh, this month, this was September. Win rate 70%. Your win rate versus Rogue was 70%.
Wow.
Yeah, so anytime I faced a Rogue, I did it. Brawls played 38. And then, of course, that month I won 30 games in ranked standard. So I won a game a day. Too shabby. And my hash rank was something. Dude, these emails are awesome. I really enjoy them. Cool
I'm
stuff.
so sad that I thought this whole time I was going to be getting them, and I needed to check a box.
Yep.
So
Hey, I found one that has a rogue at the top. So apparently that month I played rogue.
It's
Highest rank 6. Apparently I did pretty good that month.
oh man, you're going back through your stop. You're making me feel even worse.
Yeah.
That's okay. I got 10 legendaries.
Do you remember when I got that statue playing World of Warcraft? Yeah, how you feeling?
But do you have a stout? What's his name? Yeah, you do, don't you?
Shen Storm
Storm
Stout.
Stout.
No, I don't.
Oh, you
No, I
don't?
don't. No, dude. How? Yeah,
I got 2 of them.
I know, right?
Well,
so
one
cool.
was Emily's, but so. Okay, well, cool. Now you know. There's your tip of the week. Make sure you sign up for that, and I'll put it in the show notes how you sign up for that, just in case you want to know how to do that. Because, yeah, that's sad that I didn't get it. So now I know. Knowing's half the battle. Okay, there's been no emails, no updates from anybody at the moment, and it's been kind of quiet on all kinds of fronts. So I think everybody is playing right now, which is a good thing, because that's what you should be doing right now, is enjoying the content and having a good time with the current expansion, because there is plenty to do. I do have to say, let me look out here on Twitter, because there was one thing I saw out here that was pretty cool, other than Espo beating Hagatha. I guess not. So, anyways, yeah. So that's all. That's all we have for this week. And next week, we need to pick the next week's hero.
Yes.
Who are we going to do next?
You got to go to random.
Random.org, where everything is random.
Is that it? Random.org?
Random.org. And then you put in a 1 to whatever number you want, which I use 9, and you roll. Aha. And this week's winner is... We're going to have a guest on next week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It must be Paladin.
Nope.
Uh-oh. Is it Warrior?
It's Warrior.
Oh, we got to get Rez on.
Yep.
We got to get
So
Rez, if you're out there, get ready.
Start practicing your Warrior, because we're going to need it.
That's right.
So Warrior next week. And I'm actually looking forward to that one. That one's going to be fun, because Warrior has some pretty cool looking fun stuff to do. And also want to make sure to shout out our legendary patrons, Deadpool and Chris Vanaken. We appreciate your support. Awesome. We appreciate that. And thank you so much. So next week, Warrior it is. So anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
Dude, Rumble Run.
Yeah.
I'm going to play it right now. I'm going to probably go take a shower. And I might pull up a stool because I'm not feeling good. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn out the lights in here and play some Hearthstone, sitting down, chilling out.
Well, cool. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with us in chat, those of you who were here and able to join us. And we will chat with you next week.
Good job, team.
LOTI.
Awesome.
Now let me put those instructions in here before I forget.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe... Oh, that stinks, dude. It's so cool looking back and seeing, Yeah. And each month it appears that each month the hero at the top of the email is one that you've played, religiously that month, or the most that month. Because it was Druid for the past 3 months. And then I saw Rogue. And I remember when I got rank 6 with Rogue, I was going crazy. Because that was when I was trying to get my Golden Rogue. I'd like to see the months I got my Golden Priest, because I really cranked out some games. Because I got Golden Priest quick.
Okay. Navigate communication preferences under... Now I said it was under account settings.
Is that right?
Are
we still on Twitch?
Yep.
I'm going to turn on Turn out the lights. I have a little bit of a headache.
Account settings, and then account details, because I moved it apparently.
There we go. Chill out here. Play me some Rumble Run. Oh. No.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
Well, thanks again, guys. I'm going to go ahead and let us go. Let him chill out, and we're going to go from there. So thanks again for hanging out with us. I'm going to go do my Rumble Run too.
Yeah.
Knocked out. By the way, Engine says he can't beat it.
Oh, interesting. Well, I'm about to at least beat the
First
one or two teams. So I already beat the Shirvala Taggers. That was my first opponent. So I'm heading into the second one now.
Very cool. Very cool. And it looks like fairly certain that you cannot get previous months monthly updates. There was no way to do a way to re-update it. So
yeah,
I'm not going to stream it. Are you going to stream yours?
I might. I gotta see how I'm feeling. I might not talk much, but I might go ahead and stream it. Might not see my face, but sitting down.
So there you go. Hang out and see if he does it.
There we go.
Well, thanks again, guys. We'll see you later.
Good night.